Dumela ngwanetso, it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Monday morning. And today I want you to listen and listen very carefully to what the universe is trying to say to you. Listen. The universe is trying to whisper words of wisdom into your soul. The universe is trying to let you know that it is time. It is time to put yourself first. So we live in a world where most people at most times fail to understand that people come into our lives for two reasons and two reasons only. People come into our lives to either serve as a blessing. People come into our lives to serve either as a lesson. That is one thing a lot of people, they fail to understand. When you come to a point where a person has fulfilled a certain purpose in your life, learn to let them go, because their duty in your life, their duty in your life is fedile. While we're on that, I want you to listen to this. Most people, when things do not go their way, they tend to say, I'm not about to be a preacher, I'm not about to be a prophet. When people have things not going their way, they say, okay. But here's one thing I want you to understand, and I want you to know on this Monday morning. When things go your way, that is God's direction. But when things do not go your way, that is God's protection. Mamela, manwanethu, mamela, the universe is uttering words of wisdom into your soul and saying, it is time. It is time to let go. It is time to put yourself first. It is time to understand your worth. It is time to mark your mark. It is time to shoot your shot. It is time. All your life you've been waiting for the right moment. Perhaps the right moment has come. The time is now. Mwanetsu, circumstances of life will always be there. You need to understand this. It needs to sink in. Circumstances of life will always be there. In life, here's one thing I'll always want you to remember. The same hot boiling water that hardens an egg, it is the very same hot boiling water that softens a potato. Circumstances of life will always be here. When you have an egg and you also have a potato, you need to understand that the very same hot boiling water will harden an egg, but it will soften a potato. No one knows exactly what you're going through. This is your story. It is your book to write. It is your pen. These are your chapters. You choose what to write down. Write your story today. Mark your territory today, Mwanetsu. Mwanetsu, take that pen, take that book, start on a clean slate. Start on a new chapter and rewrite the story of your life. I always tell people, I always utter these words, that your life is a testimony. Live it to the fullest and make sure that you fulfill your purpose. And somebody out there is saying to me, Nthabi, I'm trying, I know. But now I said to you, when the going gets tough, get tougher. When life throws that much at you, you need to stand firm. It's not about how many times you fall. It is about how many times you get up and say, I will do it again. It gets me into what I wanted to speak to you about, the fear of failure. People are not starting because they're scared of failing. People are not approaching their dreams because they're scared of being rejected. People are not starting what they should be starting because they are so scared of what the society would say. Stop it! You need to understand that failure builds successful people. There's absolutely no way that you will learn without failure. Now go out there and show them what you're made of. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay focused. This is Monday Motivation with Nthabi, the MC.